What up, y'all? This is Zircon signing into Doki Literature Club. So this game I've actually had my eye on for a little bit, because I wasn't sure if I actually wanted to play this or not, and now I've heard great reviews of it, so I was like, alright, let's jump on the bandwagon thingy. That's the thing. But about this game is, how cute it looks. Let's not be deceived, because apparently there's a dark and mysterious and psychologically horrifying tale to this thing. So, I have no clue what's actually in store for me, so let's get on into it, shall we, guys? Alright. So, there's my cursor. So, let's get started. Please enter my name. Mr. Zerk. Okay, there we go. We'll go Mr. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Oh, itch. There we go. Alright, there we go. Woo! Alright. So we got it. Mr. Zerk is gonna be my name. Sorry about the little ear itching part. But yes, I have actually been wanting... there's also another game that I have on my mind. It's another visual novel horror game, and it's called... Hey! Don't ask me why I did that. Another visual... horror-based visual novel game called The Letter. I do have that one on my mind, and I might get to that one at a later date. I'm not sure when, though. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Tell you the truth, I don't know any of those kind of friends. We used to walk to school together on days like these, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Good guy! What a great pal!
I overslept again! But I caught you this time!
Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you?
Oh, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Mr. Zerk.
Now that I think about that, it's kind of ridiculous. Oh, well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Mr. Zerk, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I mean, neither would I, unless it's a club that I find really interesting. Then I'm like, no, I got better stuff to do, like work. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Hey, sounds like me!
Yes, I do watch anime, by the way.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you're...
Yeah. Apparently his mind's already one step ahead of what she's about to say.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
Oh well, maybe not that part.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat coming in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Okay, I'm not gonna let that one down.
You trust me, right? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. What a great guy! Swell man! Perfect for every kind of girl out there! Maybe, I don't know. So far, no promises though. So far it's turning out hunky-dory. Not very, psychological.
Will you at least promise you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess yeah. Can't speak, guys! Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe because you're too carefree yourself? Oh, boy. Whoops. Did I skip something? No, I didn't. Okay. Back up. No, there we go. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Now, also, something to note. I'm not sure if this is a story-based game or if it's a interaction game. I mean, sometimes these games like these, if it's... There's different paths. So it might be an interaction game. I don't know if it's going to be an interaction or if it's going to be a just a story-based game. Don't quote me on that. Well, you can quote me on that. Why am I saying that? Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Next up. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. Yeah, let me go to the baseball team right to see if I can check out some of their clubs. Wait, no. Those are bats. Golf club. Let's go to the golf club and see if we can grab a glove to punch my head out.
Hello!
Sayori? Sarah must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Well, apparently we are carefree. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left of the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
No what? Oh, is she gonna take us to her club to look at it? What a kind, sweet girl. Oh, boy.
Well, that you could come to my club.
Thought so. Sayori?
Yeah!
Oh, no.
Yeah?
There we go. There is no way I'm going to your club.
Me.
Apparently we do have it in us to be mean. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in the literature club is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please!
Why do you care so much anyways? That's a good question.
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I was bringing in the new member. Oh my goodness, you... you stupid girl!
Oh! Oh my goodness. Sayori, what have you done? We're in trouble, guys. We are in so much trouble.
And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't freaking keep! Oh, this girl's already gonna be the death of us. I can just feel it. Oh, boy. Here goes.
I can't tell, Sayori.
No, that's me. That's me. Hey, everybody does it. Everybody has that kind of problem where they get the voices mixed up. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I'm gonna guess the latter? No, actually I never understood that reference. Get the latter. Actually, I actually don't know the reference. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go!
Oh boy. This ought to turn out great. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Sold your soul for a cupcake. Brilliant. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Well, I guess we're not third years. Either we're second years or first years. Yeah, I think we're first years. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't...
Oh, I told you, don't call me a new member. And I told you guys it happens all the time to everybody with this kind of stuff. Everybody gets the voices mixed up once in a while. Or a lot. Like me. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sarah always says nice things about you.
Oh, man. Oh, dear. Am I actually gonna do different voices for everything? Like, seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. What am I gonna give this? What am I gonna give her? Oh, boy.
Hi, Mr. Duck.
Ah, screw it.
What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. I'm gonna have to work on my voices, guys. Okay, and I promise you this. Oh, not promise you. I can assure you this. I'm probably not gonna get it even by the end of the video, or not the video, the end of the series. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. You got that right. Oh, like, what are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry.
Natsuki.
Huh. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
He can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Yuri, huh? I wonder how she got that name. Because if you guys paying attention to the anime, you know what Yuri is.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
What voice shall I give this girl? I'm gonna be spending more time on trying to figure out what voice to give her than the actual video itself.
That's right. It's great to see you again, Mr. Dirk.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Mr. Derek. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Ooh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Meow! Kitties! Meow, 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 meow.
Okay, I love cats, okay? Yeah. Oh boy, I'm already doing stuff I probably shouldn't be doing. But oh well, whatever, I'm having fun with this. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing in her face. Her face. Sayori, you are one heck of a ditz. I love it. I love this already. Oh boy. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I got it right! The voice, anyways. Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything?
Yes, it's tsundere time! Yes. Alright. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy. So tsundere. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the oh, that's me. I told you before, I do it all the time. Everybody does. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Ooh. Getting smiles all over the classroom. We are on a good running streak. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I don't know where my cursor was, but Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happier, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know.
To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into the literature club, then I'm fulfilling that dream!
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. I think we have another goal in our mind, apparently. Nah, I'm joking. No, we just want to get out of here. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. I kind of might have Monica's and Yuri's voice might like kind of similar. I don't really know what fourth voice to do. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Mr. Zerk, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Ooh. She might like manga.
Not much of a reader, I guess?
Well, that can change. What am I saying? Get out of there! Just, I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh, how a sad smile from a pretty girl can actually change your heart. Just one look and be like, oh no, I said something wrong! I need to fix it now! Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri chases the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Hold. Whoa! Hold on! I'd rather watch the movie of those, holy god!
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
It was weird how I said that, whoops.
And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me in it as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
That does happen from time to time. I mean, it happens to me a lot.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri.
For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think it takes me into another world, then I really can't put it down. Surely horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes, ooh. Can't think of a reason why you hate something is a bad reason to hate it. Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the class club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes were poems!
Oh wait, I misread that. Oops. Oh,
Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
yes, Aries sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No. No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Ooh, maybe that's not a good idea. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea. Everyone.
Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we all share them with each other, and with excitement too. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
Absolutely. I mean,
Isn't that right, Mr. Zarek?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Oh, hold on! There's still one problem. We haven't joined yet.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Yeah, all the girls are like, this dipshit. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh no, I'm breaking their hearts.
But I'm sorry, I thought.
Mr. Zack,
You all... I am defenseless against these girls. Yes, and there are four of them all looking down upon you like, we trusted you. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Our caved in when did it anyways. Oh, this is only going to be a fun time. Hell hath no fear like a woman's scorn. Or in this case, a woman's sadness. They all gave me the puppy dog, guys, and like, even I would have caved in. I'd be like, oh no! So cute and adorable girls looking at me, and I'm like, why? Okay. On to the next thing. Well, okay. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up.
yes, I'm so happy.
Sarah wraps her arms around me and jumping up and down. Whoa, hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I kind of would be too.
That makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note.
I think so too.
Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Mr. Zarek, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Atsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Mrs. Egg, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well, right, guys? I mean, why wouldn't you walk home with a cute girl? Right? Right? Okay.
Yay!
With that, the two of us departed the club room and make our way home. And that's where I'm actually gonna have to end it off for this one, guys. I'm enjoying this so far. Okay, man, I'm really thinking I should be doing more visual novels down the road, because I actually do enjoy visual novels. And it's been a while since I read one. Seriously. I mean, yeah, seriously. But I do have, I have been looking at this one, was interested, wasn't sure if I wanted to do it, so then I ended up joining the bandwagon of everyone doing Doki Literature Club. Oh, and there is one more visual novel I might do, and that's called, and it's another horror. Go figure, right? I mean, that's what my channel really is, it's horror. And that's called The Letter, so I'm thinking about doing that one. We'll find out later on down the road. But anyways, that's all for today, guys, so thank you for watching. If you like this video, press that like button, like a minute, and as always, stay active and stay connected, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. This is Sir Khan, signing out. Bye, y'all!